Hey guys, so this is going to be sort of a bittersweet video here. Today is the final day. You are actually able to log into Bucchigiri match. This is the final, as you can see, literally this is the last day. You can claim the login bonus. It doesn't go past today because it's the last day the game is going to be operational. So with this video, I think what I'm going to do is we're just going to go through my account and we're going to take a look at what I've been able to do in this game throughout the course that I've been playing, which has been around a year and a half. Which is for most of the game's lifespan. It wasn't around too long. I think the game would have been in its second anniversary, I think coming up in this May/June, because it released pretty much around the same time as Legends, maybe a month earlier. So let's go ahead and take a look here. So we got that, I think the best way to do this is we're going to go take a look through the menu, because there's actually a card encyclopedia. And it lists off all the cards that you actually own and compared them to the cards that you don't own. So we can see which cards I am still missing. It is not that many. A lot of them are reward cards that I just didn't get from grinding the Bucchigiri Cups, which are periodic events that happen, and you get certain reward cards by just ranking high. So, okay, here we go. The first card I don't have is this Sin Shenron, which literally just came out. He is a card you could just purchase with World Tournament points, but I haven't really played the World Tournament recently, so that's why I don't have him. Very easy to get. I just did not bother, straight up, just didn't bother getting him. Next we have this Super 17, which is the first Super 17 to ever release in the game. He was a World Bucchigiri Cup reward, which I was just talking about, so he's a reward card. I just didn't end up grinding for him. This Kid Buu, same thing, Bucchigiri Cup reward card. There's been a bunch of Kid Buus in this game, but this guy's really good. Didn't have him. Next, we're just going to go through what I don't have. This guy is also a Bucchigiri Cup reward card. Look at this card, by the way. It's actually really interesting. I love the art in this game. That's the one thing that we can at least salvage, right? We can at least salvage the art because people have downloaded the art, they've saved the art, so we can have access to that forever. Next, I'm missing this guy. This guy's actually a Super World Tournament reward card for ranking high up in the baby Super World Tournament. Just didn't. I actually did grind the World Tournament. I just didn't make the top. The top 500 for this guy. Because at the time when this guy's World Tournament came out, I didn't have the greatest account. Next, we have this Demon King Piccolo. So this Demon King Piccolo is actually a summonable unit, or a summonable card, except they put him on like the banner that was live just forever. Like the banner, there's one banner called like the Bucchigiri banner, and that banner was live just basically from the game's release until like a month ago, and then when they took it down. And that banner basically had every non-festival exclusive on there, and they just threw this guy on there, just straight up. He had like 0.1% pull rates, and no one ever tried to pull him. So yeah, I don't have him. Missing this guy. This guy's also this Evil Buu. He's also a Super World Tournament reward card. I think I was taking a break from the game when this guy came out, because I remember I had terrible luck on the festival exclusive Beerus banner. I believe he's actually pretty close here. Where is he? Beerus. He's somewhere. Oh, this Beerus. So this Beerus, when he initially came out, I think I went like 24,000 trying to pull him on his banner, and he like just would not be pulled. I didn't pull a single. I pulled like one UR in that entire session, and I got so frustrated, so I just took a break from the game. But this is what he looks like. I think he looks really cool. Beerus. And then he has a little cut-in animation too when you attack with him. I'm not going to go through every card because it would take forever, but yeah. Next, what is this? Is this Goku Black? Yeah, this is Goku Black. Okay, so this is another Super World Tournament reward card. I tried twice for this guy. The first time I didn't really have the best deck, so I just didn't really have that good of a chance to get him. Second time he came around, I made like the top 400, and I was like, okay, cool. And then I stopped playing because I thought I would, be able to get the top 500 for him. And then the reset happened, and I got pushed out of the top 500 because everyone was trying to get this guy. And I was like, damn, I should have just kept playing. So unfortunately, wasn't able to get him. This Trunks was just a summonable unit who I never ended up pulling. He was not on too many banners, the Mafuba Trunks, but you know he's pretty good. This Gotenks, same thing, but this Gotenks was like never on any banners. I think he was on his own banner when he came out. He was a festival exclusive. Him and I believe one other unit came out together as new festival exclusives, and I just was never able to pull him. He was only on one banner ever featured, which was his original banner, and then he was just unfeatured later on. So unfortunately, didn't get to pull him. Next, we have this festival exclusive Krillin that I never got to pull. He is interesting because he actually came out with a festival exclusive Gohan, who I pulled in my video a few days ago. Actually, this guy over here. If we go to the next card. So yeah, I mean they came out together. The one thing I do really like about Bucchigiri is that they experimented a lot with the units that they put out as like festival exclusives, like Krillin and Gohan. The Kid Gohan, no other game would do that. Legends would not release a Legends Rising Krillin. Like, just that's the headliner of the banner. The Dokkan would not release a Dokkan Fest Krillin. They just wouldn't. So let's keep going. We do have Majin Vegeta, who's also a festival exclusive. Never pulled him. He's actually pretty good defensive unit. Art looks really, really good. Like, I don't know. That's all I really have to say about that. Then there's also this Piccolo. The art is really good on this Piccolo. This is the Piccolo when he's defending Gohan from Nappa. This guy was actually a Warriors exclusive card. So there was something else besides just festivals. They're called like Warrior banners, and they had a separate pool of units that were exclusive to those banners. And this guy was exclusive to those other banners. So I never got to pull this guy. We have this Fusing Goten, who I never got to pull because I pulled Trunks like 5 times and I never pulled the Goten. So this game has a concept where you can actually fuse. It works both ways for fusion, Batara, stuff like that. If you have another, like for Goten, for example, if you have another Trunks card that has the fusion attribute, the attributes are up here. Well, I think it's any Trunks that has the any Trunks that has like the Kid attribute. So for example, this Trunks, if we look at him, has the Kid attribute. You can actually perform fusion with this card, and then vice versa with this card. That's the way they sort of get around the illegal compu gacha. Because generally, you would not need, like, the concept of having 2 specific cards that you need to combine into one is pretty much the only illegal thing that you can do in gacha games for Japan. And the way they got around it is they just said, okay, well, as long as you have one or the other, as long as you have a different card that has the Kid attribute on it, then you can fuse. And they also, at the same time these guys released, they came out with a bunch of free-to-play cards for Trunks and Goten that you can get that made it easier for you to achieve that. So that was sort of their workaround around that. Next we have this guy, the Dragon Fist Super Saiyan 3 Goku. This guy's also in the Warriors banner, like Warriors exclusive card. So I wasn't able to pull him. He's actually really, really good. Art is cool. I know D3 had a fun time trying to pull this guy back when he came out. Ask him about that. Okay, so this is Cell and Goku. I believe this card came out as like a campaign reward back, like way back, like at least over a year ago. I can't remember what the campaign was, but I never got it. I think it was like a referral campaign or something. Next we have this Broly who came out during a campaign. A lot of these cards are now going to start being campaign cards during the early days of the game, especially during the Broly movie release. This Broly was definitely a campaign card that came out, I think probably from V-Jump. And then same thing with how all these cards down here are all from campaigns and serial numbers that you put into the game to get these cards. I just never got them. This Broly, what else? We got this base form Broly. See if we can load. This Frieza I don't have. I mean, these cards aren't really that good, but they're just for collector value, I guess. We have Vegeta. I think these are the coat versions. No, they're just from the Broly movie. Base form Vegeta. Base form Goku. We have, what is this? Super Saiyan Goku? Oh, UI Goku. Yeah, this is UI Sign Goku. Okay, keep going. Hit, I never ended up pulling. This is very surprising because this guy was out for a long time. This guy actually came out along with Super Saiyan Blue Goku and Goku. I believe Yeah, they are festival exclusives. I just never pulled them. That's actually astonishing, considering how old he is. So this guy came out alongside this Kaioken Blue Goku. And I actually use this guy quite often in some of my decks. I use a mono red deck that has this guy on it. Pretty good card. I like using him a lot. Alright, so that is that. Next. Are there any more URs I'm missing? I don't know. We'll see. As stuff loads here, you guys can see the art as we go through this. Oops. So this card was probably the one I relied on the most throughout my time playing the game. This Full Power Frieza card. The way this Full Power Frieza worked is every time you had him in your hand and you didn't play him, he would get AR. So that when you played him, he would just be more and more powerful than he would have been otherwise, if it ever loads. But basically, I had a Frieza deck that I used for most of my time playing this game, and this guy was... Like, I remember going super deep on the one of the banners that had this guy featured on it. He is actually a transforming Full Power Frieza. Like, this is the pre-transformed state, and then this is when he transforms. It goes into this, like, Nova Strike Frieza. And we actually have two animations here. We have the transforming animation. Let's just go through this real fast. That's the transforming animation, and then we also have the attack animation once he is transformed right here. So yeah, this guy, probably the guy that helped me out the most throughout my time playing this game. So there's that Frieza, and I believe that's it. All the other cards that I'm missing are either SRs or maybe this God Goku, who is like a farmable unit. He's actually really good, just never got around to farming him. Same thing with this. Well, this guy's actually a World Tournament unit. I could just go and buy him with points right now if I wanted to. This Bardock, I just never pulled. No, this Bardock's probably a special one. Yeah, I think he's like a platinum version of... Yeah, see how it's shining there? What they did with a lot of the Bucchigiri Cup cards that are reward cards is they would just release older cards that are like sort of the platinum quote-unquote versions, or like the holographic versions, to make the old cards just look better, but they're not different at all. They're just the same in functionality. They're the same cards. So that's pretty much all I'm missing. Everything else, again, like I was talking about, are reward cards from the Bucchigiri Cups and World Tournaments that I just never grinded super hard on. And that's pretty much it. I'm honestly not missing that many cards. As you can see in the top left, I have 482 out of 566 total cards, which is pretty good, considering I didn't really spend super amounts of money in this game. Next, we'll go and look at the avatars. Towards the end of this game's lifespan, they started releasing a bunch more avatars. So I do have 46 out of 65. A lot of them were, I believe, rewards as well that I wasn't able to get. So we can just go and take a look. Obviously, I use this Frieza for most of my time playing this game. There is a lot of these guys just came out. Like this Goku, I don't have because this Goku was part of the like referral program, and I think you have to refer like 30 people to get him, and I just never bothered with that. Bardock, I don't remember how you got a lot of these characters. They're probably mostly rewards. I mean, you got all these guys down here. Golden Frieza literally just came out. They probably were just like, okay, you know what? Well, the game's shutting down. We're just going to release all these avatars together. Same thing with a lot of these guys. I mean, Super Buu is part of the Bucchigiri Cup. Super Vegeta I've been using a little bit as well. Super Saiyan 4 Goku came out during the New Year's, I believe, and they just gave him out to everybody. Gogeta was part of a Bucchigiri Cup. Vegeta was also actually granted that one. There's also a UI Goku somewhere down here. There's Goku Black Rose, there's Shintani Goku, Beerus. I mean, all these guys were pretty much just given out at the end. Yeah, there's UI Goku over there. Cooler, Super Vegeta, Evil Buu. That's pretty much it. Do have most of them, but there's a few that I just never bothered grinding. Sleeves, I really didn't care about sleeves for most of my time playing this game because I just didn't use sleeves. Like, I have less than half of the sleeves in the game. A lot of them, again, are rewards from grinding the World Cup, or the Bucchigiri Cup and the World Tournament. I mean, there's a lot here. I do have some pretty exclusive ones, like, let me see if I could find any as we go through this. Like the half anniversary sleeve. Like, we're coming up on the 2nd anniversary, and I have the half anniversary sleeve. Like, that's pretty old. A lot of these have to do with rank battle seasons as well. As you can see, I'm missing all of the rank battle season ones because I just never really grinded rank battle except for one season. And the way you get those sleeves is you have to rank super high in rank battle, and I just never was able to do that. I mean, there's a lot of sleeves I'm missing here. You can see, like this one, this cooler one, I was using a lot because this is from grinding the cooler Super World Tournament, which I grinded my ass off for that one. Let's see. I mean, these are pretty cool ones here. Not really much else to talk about. So that's that. We can actually go and take a look at my rank right now if you want. As we go back to the beginning. Let's see. Go to battle. And let's go ahead and jump into the rank battle screen. If it's even still up, it is. Let's go into rank battle. So I was actually able to reach the maximum possible rank in this game, which is the Shenron rank. Let's go ahead and take a look and see if we can get the details here. Now these are just for the ranking rewards. Hold on, where is it? I don't know if I can even show it here. Yeah, I think they might have taken it away. But basically, see this right here, this Shenron icon, and I have 31,000 points up here. That is the last rank in the game. So I actually wanted to get that done. I got that done maybe like a month ago. I wanted to make sure that I got the final rank in the game prior to the game shutting down, just as a goal for myself. So I was happy about doing that, because I was really not highly ranked before that. And then once this banner came out, because this banner, if you guys saw my previous video with D-Free and then also my own video on it, this banner basically has a 25% UR rate. We can actually go ahead and do a single on it right now, daily single, just to get it out of the way. I was able to pull a lot of cards I was missing through this banner, just because the rates were insanely high and they were giving out so much free currency just to summon on here, just as like I guess a parting gift to the game. This is nothing. So yeah, I mean that's pretty much it. In terms of why the game's shutting down, again, you guys can probably understand that it's due to revenue most likely, and they weren't really seeing the numbers that they would have liked to see. It's really the reason why most of these games end up getting shut down at the end of the day. There were a few problems with this game. I mean, there's the fact that it's browser only, which is a big no-no these days. There's the fact that this is only released in Japan, not internationally. So it being such a niche game and a niche market, pretty much, like only Japan, browser only, in this day and age, it's not going to really cut it when you're comparing it to games like Dokkan or Legends, that are app-based. They've been around for years. At least Dokkan has. And then Legends, I mean, Legends is literally released globally at the same time as it did on JP. Has an app. It is a fully functioning supported game. While this game is, I would definitely classify this game more of a mobile-friendly game than Legends, though, because the thing with this game is that you don't really have to grind stuff in here, except for certain situations. Generally, what you do is you just log in, you play a few matches, you get your daily rewards, and then that was it. You just log off. It was a cool game to play. Like, if you're like taking a walk somewhere, you pull it up, you play a few matches, and that's just how it is. The rates were actually pretty bad for most of the life of this game. I think they were 4% for the highest rarity card. And they ended up increasing that a lot towards the end of the lifespan, and that's when you could sort of see the trend of it becoming, on the verge of shutting down. Yeah, I mean, I really enjoyed playing this game for what it was. It definitely wasn't like a full-fledged experience, in my opinion. I think if they took the time to really overhaul the game and re-released it on apps, like on the App Store or on the Google Play Store worldwide, I feel like this game could actually do really, really well. And I don't think they're going to probably do that because they saw this game did badly, and they don't think they want to risk it again. But yeah, we'll see if they ended up doing that. I don't think so. I did translate the entire game. I have a database that has the translations of every single card in the game that ever released. So I did spend a lot of time on that because I want people to be able to enjoy this game even if you were not able to read or understand Japanese. So I have no regrets about that. I have no regrets about spending money in this game. But towards the end of the life of this game, I did invest a little bit of money in it. Not a lot. Definitely not anything near Legends or Dokkan. Like, I would say in total, my investment into this game probably did not exceed $200. And most of that was just spent on one banner because I was really trying my hardest to get the AR6 Gogeta, who I finally ended up pulling on the current banner that's up right now. But there was a step up that came out, and it had, I think, Super Android 13. It had the AR7, just Angel Super Saiyan 3 Goku against Fat Janemba, and then AR6 Gogeta, Super Gogeta, who was the first Super Gogeta that ever released in this game. And I did try really, really hard to pull him. It didn't work out, so unfortunately that's what happened, but I don't regret it because I had a lot of fun playing this game, and I'm fine supporting them. So that's pretty much going to wrap this one up. Let me know down below if you guys tried this game out, if you guys liked it, what you think they could have done better. And yeah, I do understand it's an app, it would have done way better. If it was global, it would have done way better, etc., etc. But anything besides those two things, let me know if you think they could have improved this game in any way. For those that have, for those that actually had, tried this game out and gave it a fair shot. So this is my final video on the game. This is the end of the line for the game. I had a really, really enjoyable time playing this game. I want to thank D-Free for actually getting me into the game. He was the one who asked me to do the translations for it, and I guess we will end the video with that. Hope you guys enjoyed this, and I want to wish everyone that played this game a good day. I want to wish everyone else a good day as well, and I will see you all in the next one.